Imagine a weapon so powerful that its mushroom cloud stretches high into the stratosphere. This was the Tsar Bomba, the Soviet Union's monstrous thermonuclear bomb. Tested in 1961, it yielded an unimaginable 50 megatons of TNT equivalent. To put that in perspective, that's more powerful than all explosives used in World War II combined. The Tsar Bomba was a terrifying demonstration of human destructive capability. Its power begs the question, what would happen if we unleashed this titan at the deepest point on our planet? The Tsar Bomba was a three-stage thermonuclear weapon. This means it utilized the energy of nuclear fission to trigger an even more powerful fusion reaction. The heat and pressure generated by the initial fission stage compressed a capsule of hydrogen isotopes. This triggered a fusion reaction, releasing an unimaginable amount of energy. The blast was visible from hundreds of miles away, and its seismic shockwave circled the globe 3 times. At the bottom of the Pacific Ocean lies a scar on the Earth's crust so deep it dwarfs Mount Everest in height. This is the Mariana Trench, a 1,500-mile-long crescent-shaped trench formed by the collision of tectonic plates. Within this trench lies the Challenger Deep, the deepest known point on Earth. At nearly 7 miles below sea level, the pressure here is over 1,000 times that at the surface, enough to crush most man-made objects. The Challenger Deep remains one of the most mysterious and unexplored places on our planet. Only a handful of humans have ventured to its depths, braving crushing pressure, perpetual darkness, and near-freezing temperatures. What we have discovered is fascinating. Life thrives in this extreme environment, from microscopic organisms to bizarre translucent fish. But what would happen to this unique ecosystem if we subjected it to the unimaginable power of the Tsar Bomba? Let's imagine, purely hypothetically, detonating the Tsar Bomba at the Challenger Deep. The immediate result would be the vaporization of an enormous volume of water. A massive, rapidly expanding bubble of superheated steam would form, generating a shockwave powerful enough to register on seismographs around the world. The intense heat and pressure would likely trigger a chain reaction in the surrounding water molecules, briefly creating exotic states of matter not normally found on Earth. The shockwave would reverberate through the ocean, likely killing marine life for miles around. The immense pressure could even trigger underwater landslides or submarine volcanic eruptions. But what about the tsunamis that many fear? This is where the depth of the detonation becomes crucial. While a surface detonation would undoubtedly cause massive tsunamis, the effects of a detonation at the Challenger Deep are less clear. The immense depth would act as a buffer, absorbing much of the energy. While some localized tsunamis are possible, they would likely be less destructive than those generated by earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. However, the seismic impact would be significant. The shockwave could trigger earthquakes along the already volatile ring of fire, potentially causing widespread damage and loss of life. The release of heat into the ocean could also have unforeseen consequences for ocean currents and weather patterns. Despite these potential consequences, it's important to remember that the Earth is a remarkably resilient planet. It has withstood asteroid impacts, volcanic super-eruptions, and even ice ages. While the detonation of a Tsar Bomba in the Mariana Trench would be a catastrophic event, it's unlikely to have a lasting impact on Earth's orbit or its long-term habitability.